Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Songs of Six. Well, Last Prey 2 ended quite quite badly. So we are going to start up a new one, but we are gonna have a bit more of a fighting as soon to have some more spicy playthrough. We are going to go with humans again, and as you can see this is now a full game, and not the full game but the current release of the game, not the free demo, as we have a few things unlocked and I'm definitely going to take those bonuses just to help us start quickly. So we are going to take that extra knowledge and the extra artisan perk or title just to have a bit of a production boost, hopefully starting up our gameplay. So we are just going to randomly put up some numbers over here, let it generate, and I absolutely hate this. Oh boy, this actually ain't looking so bad over here. Alright, let's not go with this, because in the new game, or not the new but a full game that is currently now the most up to date, these kind of things can really fuck you over. But here we got a good looking badge. We got good amount of water, well 4% only. So we got a river, we got a bit of a mountain, we got a lot of coal ties, but iron should be a problem, but here is only iron. This one we got absolutely no wood over here, so yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Alright, give me a second and I just quickly choose up some kind of a territory for us. Hello, I'm back again, and I think I have found a really good place to start. We got well good amount of coal, so we could definitely make that to our main export. And if we sacrifice that coal, we get some extra forest and better fertility too. The reason I am picking this location is just look, this mountain that the Mobgen is giving us is such a prime opportunity to be a completely myonical despot and cut off all trade, as only this little mountain passage supplying all of this northern stuff. This is cut off. The other option is just go completely around, get on boat, get around the map. So if we manage to secure this location, there will be a huge amount of trade will be coming across over here, and will be a prime location to just tax it to high hell. So yeah, we are going to start with that. This is just perfect opportunity what I got in mind. So a problem will be forest wood for carpentry, but I think we will get that. Oh, and we get a little river in here, or what is that? Water tile. Yeah, we are bordering Free Kingdom over here. No, this is free lands. Okay, so this is free. Up to grabs. Nick Mort. Tukai. No, this is northern one is up for free grabs. So, we got a little bit stronger neighbor. One province, 1,000 people, that's ain't that bad. And one just situated right in the mountain. Okay, we are going to attack and take this over and just completely lock this place down. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we can do with this. As now I definitely have a bit more of an experience dealing with attacks and such, because hell, last episode I have learned with you too, so it wasn't much. Jesus, this is looking bleak. Oh boy, we need to make the wood be either an insanely advanced and assisted produce if we need, or just rely on completing imports. Okay, but we got a ton of iron. Core Citron is green ore, yeah, that could be a good selling point too. We got the other core patch already. Oh boy, this core patch is fucking great. How is this one? Oh yeah, this is good too. Yeah. Yeah, we are taking this upper side just because we don't have to stretch our entire industry out there, or maybe start somewhere over here in the middle. Oh, what the fuck? Camp deposits in the water. Alright, this is looking interesting. Need to set up water pumps. Oh yeah, the game is updated, so we don't get canals to drag water around, so we actually have to build water pumps and man them. This little road is going completely across the mountain. Yeah, we got this. Let's just start it out over this area and expand northward to the mines, fields, etc. And we will be guiding water, I would assume, to this western area. Yeah, this is completely barren land. This needs irrigation. Alright, this is gonna be 26. Jesus. Yeah, this is gonna get hard, real quick in terms of food. Alright. Let's start it out. 55 people immediately? Oh boy, that's a trouble. That's a trouble. Alright, let's begin it immediately. Food farm. Grains. Pigs. Definitely. I want to. Oh, and yeah, no pig farms have an efficiency too. And ours, basically cows of this world, I guess. Alright, next up on the to-do list we are gonna need housing, and for this run we are going to utilize no other housing styles but long houses. Why? Because I plan to build tall, not wide, basically. So yeah, and it's have to be made out of stone because we have very limited resources of wood, and that's going to be eaten up by the farms. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, I need the 6th one. That's housing for everybody. So as you can see, this is new tab called water, and we need the tech plumbing for it to just basically move water around. So yeah, we are going to utilize this pretty early on. Problem is, it's very labor intensive, but as I told you, we are planning to go a bit of a despoty over here, so we are not going to really care about that. Then we want a larger well, and lavatory is just fine for now, but I want another one immediately. Is a storage area over here. There's a small one first. Yeah, that's gonna be, yeah, that's just too big. Just a 5 by 5, 6 by 6. Yeah, that's okay. Like this, quick and easy access to it, mostly out of stone. We are going to nab that from around the river and everywhere around here. We are going to definitely have to research a bit more into spoilage, because hell, that is going to have to do it. Yep, I knew. Let's get on it, boys. So how much food do I get? 110 rations and 200 grain. Okay, so what I need pretty early on. No, the 1000 is gotten credited to me. And that's we are going to forget it, since our wood is pretty limited. We are very quickly going to go into, where is bakery? There it is. Coal-fired oven. We are not going to stick on wood much longer, so I'd rather just go and mine coal as soon as possible. And rest is we are going to go and upgrade our carpentry, because that is going to be our main resource sink into wood, and that is going to be it. And whatever little wood we have from forestry, we are going to increase it, but currently we can chop down some woods around, as this is pretty much the only decent area that can be drawn out to a forestry that is seemingly dense enough. Alright, so let's just get on it. Order this rock to be cleared. And this amount of wood to be felled, so that will be helping us out early on. After that we are going to go very quickly into refining and bakery, just to try to make our food supplies last that much longer. And we are not going to go crazy with it. It looks good, and of course I can't, because we can't have everything that we want. Alright. Oh, I can shove one in there. Alright, 100%, that's what we need. Bakery done, and that's going to be it for a while. So I pause the recording, let that build up, and I get back to you. Well, that didn't took long, and neighboring kingdom, a great nation of Michkimert, probably butchered that, is offering us some welcoming gift, and he is the one that is close by. Of course you are going to take it. It's free money, free food, and we are going to enslave you anyway. Seriously small. Got a small army. That's not bad. Which can work. Sorters, spires. Which can work? Oh, there we go. So you sent us some free food and money, as the caravan indicates it. Alright, that's good enough for me. And the nearby land also give us some welcoming gift to the area. We take everything we can get, we don't care about their opinions. We are going to enslave them all. Alright, I'm quickly going to authorize creations to get in here. And Tilapis. For coal, money, oh, give it to me. And Tilapis 2. Why? Crucians are going to be, well, farmers, and the Tilapis is just basically slaves. Yep. They are going to exist as slaves over us. But for that we need a Protonyx level. Population of 113. We can very quickly get it. I mean, we are already basically there. Alright. 2 people in delivery. And just put everything. We definitely don't need fish. We are not going to bother with that. But what we are needing is everything else currently. So let's just allocate 1 for them, and we cannot. So coal is coming in, clay is gonna be a bit later. That's coming in. Egg and drinks is nothing, and that's it currently. The rest is high stuff. We need clothing and furniture. I'm definitely not going to mine gems and carry with cotton is early on, so we are going to delegate that to pottery. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we are going to collect some opiates. Are they on the map? Yeah, no. Yeah, they are on the map in a very limited batch. It's just gonna be enough for us to start app or opiate farms later on. There's some stuff for the hunters to do, thankfully, too. Alright. So, for the next step in our agenda, it's early summer currently. So we can't really hold anything else in. I'm gonna queen up a carpenter, because that is going to be needed very quickly, very soon. Just like that. Oh, that's good. And the small storage over here. Anthony's over here, and got a bit of a place for an extra 3 people later on if we need to expand it just a bit more. Alright, let's get on it. Let's set up some priorities. Key oceans. Definitely they are going to in the occupation and work priorities. They are not caring about everything else but farming. Nothing else but farming. And this Tilipans is going to be going on husbandry. They will definitely going to produce us a ton of meat and leather. Goblin also, because they are getting fulfillment out of it, and they are actually just a bit better than the rest, as they are just simply not going to be allowed anywhere else. Why? Because they will be slaves, motherfucker. That's why. They will be slaves. They will be just kept for the sole purpose of being sold. We definitely don't care about fishing cannibals. We are denied that to them, and the rest is just going to be decreased because they are better given to these creations, and they are going to be the secondary people to handle it, as they drop the priorities below for the humans, basically meaning that our human population will be the researchers and production people and everything else. And the creations will be our miners and such, because as you can see they have skill for it, meaning that they are going to be toiling away in the mines for us later on, as the other production buildings will be taken over by the humans. And as you can see, the skill for them is 45, for the humans 45, but they do not take any fulfillment in the clay pits and such. But if you take a look at the other production tabs, is humans 50%, creations 50%, but we take a fulfillment, so our human population will be happier working in that area. Alright, so let's chop down on the wood consumption over there. We still got 45 rations left. It's getting hauled in. That's about 2 days worth of food in current situation. So we are going to have to put up a hunter's lodge a bit further down south. Have some watcher tables up over here. That's not going to happen. What it seems like, yeah. Okay, that looks good. That's 4 hunters. And this is going to be put up to 100% efficiency. Good. So there we can focus on hunting down whatever they want to produce us what we need. Let's put that up too, and let the materials flow in. As you can see, this is very small storage area for us, and most of them is not going to be hauled in, so we are going to lose 8% more from year-on-year degradation. Okay, we are setting up auto accept for the population to grow to that level, and the tilapis will be brought in as soon as we are able to basically enslave them. Alright, this seems to be good enough for us. As you can see from just the climate, we take 50% extra on the skill, and the arch pasture is just giving us some of the species. Because of that, one tilapia we got, that's worth 9% extra, meaning that it only needs about 4 people to achieve maximum tending. But we are going to quickly throw together. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Probably then that's not going to be anything that we take care of it. Onyx, that's also, oh, that's efficiency. I probably gonna have to build it to see it, so we are going to stick with that. Okay, let's just do it. That's a goblin, and we are definitely want just another arch over here. Good. Good enough. Good enough, I feel like. Okay, next one is on the agenda is to quickly put together some crafting tailor and just expand it off from this one, like so, because this will have to work with leather, and it's gonna need a lot of leather and workforce for it. Okay, that's not gonna happen like that, I see. Oh, it's 100%. Okay. Like so, and entrance over here. Alright, get it done. Cut back on tailoring just a bit. You know what? It's about 5 people, 5 people. 2 in logistics. We definitely only need 1 because how it's enough. Okay, it's 4 days worth of food. Our grain farm is already up. Skill is 40. Bit. I think this is not calculated correctly because it says that it's 127 yesterday, but probably it's work value while they were doing everything else. Fine, let's just deal with it. Okay, next on the agenda, what we need is vegetable farms. banded off like this. And here is some wild vegetables for us to harvest. Oh, that's not much. Oh, this is a good chunk. So we can start it off. And there is also a bit of an opiate over here just to hold it in. And these are fairly close by to our village, so I assume we can harvest them quickly. We are going to need that batch of our fruits to get our fruit farm going too. And I think that's it. That's it for now. Speed this up and get it done, as we are waiting for furniture. But the other stuff is going to be done. Yeah, the climate is good for that, so we are getting 100% out from them. That's not bad. Okay. That's basically nothing for a trade agreement. All right, let's do it. It ain't bad. All right, food farm is up and running. They probably, yeah, they harvested it. Okay, there seems like a bit more too, so I'm going to immediately queue up a second one just to stabilize on food as quick as it is possible for us. Right. And hopefully herbs to begin selling. And after that, I think we are going to cut back again or queue up clay depot. That's usually 25-30%. Seems like that's is the one around here too. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to roll with that just and have it close by. So clay pit, and we are going to just order this to be made into one. And of course we are going to go with 100% and shrink down whatever we don't want, just to save on the materials in its current state. Those are also yielding us stuff. Alright, that's I think going to be okay. That's 31%, maximum of 56 workers. That's going to be sufficient for a while, I feel like. Alright, we got enough wood outside, so we are going to just increase our carpenters in here, get them going, and drop down our bakers because grain is more more conservable than actual bread, and we are out of grain, so we are just going to turn it off and have the workers allocated somewhere else. Alright, that's 8 days worth of food. Meal or meat is coming in good enough, and I think this is so far so good. Alright, we are going to have to set up some lavatories, but that's going to be a bit later on because I want the others to be privatized, like the tailor and the clay pit. But we are definitely going to need a larger warehouse, so we are going to expand it over structure, and we are going to go like this as I try not to cut off access. So far so good. Let's get it done. So workers just pretty much swarm it as we got free hands everywhere. It's going to be done within a day. Yeah, and it's already done. And I'm just going to fill out this little blank spot it has. Alright, done. So, what do we want? 2 bread, 2 meat, 2 rations, and 2 from the other types of food. Okay, 3 input and about 500 units of wood, clay, livestock, grain, leather, herbs, definitely, that's going to be our selling point, pottery, furniture, clothing, as it probably going to start coming in, and we got 3 left, so we are going to see what we need to allocate for. Right, let the people just fill this up as they bring in a ton of shit, and we definitely need more storage for wood, so I'm going to allocate the rest, and I aim to quickly upgrade it so we don't have to waste materials, as we definitely overshoot with the stones too. Okay, while they are just sitting and watching, I'm going to create a quick and easy road structure over here. Because this is what I had in mind. When I threw this together, and they can use this road that was already in here, used by caravans and such, to connect into it to head north, and down below here just to head to south for whatever they need to be, and that is going to really kick back on our infrastructure needs on the early game, but later on we may upgrade it. I don't know how it's going to affect us actually, but let's just take advantage of it while we have. And what we have. Okay, now the waiting game for the carpenters begun. I'm going to allocate a few more people. And no, that's... hold up, that's not that. Oh yeah, the tailor. Yeah, no, that's going to cut back, and tailoring 3 people, so we remain on top for food, not food, but clothing requirements. Alright, that 0 means that the hunter is done. We are going to cut back to 2 people. We are going to increase that later on. Okay, looking fine. So the only thing needs to be done is the clay pit, and after that we are going to begin to accept more immigrants and population. Oh no, that because we still need some other stuff like a bonfire for our citizens to warm up somewhere. That's going to be a good enough location. I feel like they are definitely going to need a lavatory. I'm going to overbuild this in preparation. Here we can put down a speaker for entertainment and still have about 3 more remaining. Okay, but we are going to cut back on that because of the actual manpower needed to feed this amount of people early on is a bit of a stretch. Yeah, we got a kickstart with it, but the drawback is that you immediately have to invest it into food production. Alright, thank you very much for joining in, and in this episode of Songs of Sticks we have started working on our little colony, as we definitely got a strange and interesting map gen in our city, and definitely a very good place to begin raiding. And as you can see, just tons of caravans passing through our little city. So whoever we begin to pick fights, they are going to be in a trouble. I think these Widers would be in trouble because that's only one area for them, and there is a ton of caravans just heading in and out already from their positions to their positions, and this is the only passage they got. This usurpators, we do not want to fuck around with them. Oh, but they are these Tilapi people, so yeah, we probably going to fuck around with them. They are a big bastards. God damn it. This dot people is going to be in the enslaved category, as you can see. This desert is just free land right for the taking for whoever wants it. But our major enemy for first is probably going to be Dukas, taking over this area for ourselves and expanding further into the freelance. Yeah, that's going to be a bit further on in the series, but that's our plans, as we definitely not aiming for domination over here, but we do not want to sit back too. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new and had some fun in this first episode, and just giving you a quick overlook at what we are planning and playing with. Thank you for joining in. Hope you had a good time, and we'll join in next time too. Have a good one, and as always, goodbye.